you could feel bad for the JJK characters. But in a hypothetical of Bleach and JJK merging, that means their power systems would either coexist or merge as a whole. But if they coexisted, imagine a prominent character having access to sure hit effects with domain expansions, the ridiculous hacks of Bankai, plus having access to RCT, having any range of curse techniques. And you have that alongside your ability that you have with your Zanpakuto. Yeah, sure, it's going to mean the enemies are a lot stronger, but the main cast is also going to get a buff. Now, sure, the JJK characters are going to have a hard fight for them, but could you imagine if, with these verses coexisting, the powers even them out? Like, they'd have access to both power systems, could grow at the rate that both power systems would allow, and their relative power per verse might be comparable in terms to what their potential would be in the other universe. For example, someone like Yuji, who has a rapid growth and potential, would probably be an absolute prodigy if he were to exist in a world where not only JJK exists, but Bleach coexists. If someone like Yuji, who has the insane potential, were to be in this universe, just imagine the growth rate of someone like Ichigo. Or someone with the ridiculous gifted genetics that is Gojo. Imagine something of that caliber of giftedness as the Bleach equivalent to that. Like, imagine what the Bleach equivalent to Gojo level genetics would be. But have Gojo have that along with his own existing abilities. But what's going to be scarier is if the hybrids show up. If a hybrid of a hollow and a cursed spirit were to exist. Just imagine a hollow with cursed energy, just using cursed techniques, or popping a domain expansion, or vice versa. Or the crazy hybrids that would just have both sets of powers that both characters individually would have naturally. So, if you look at it the way you're looking at it, yeah, JJK is going to be very bad. They are going to be really bad off. Because even characters like Gojo are going to struggle against common enemies. But if they were to coexist in the same universe for long enough, then both universes are going to be benefiting. Because think of a JJK character getting a Bankai, but think of a Bleach character getting cursed techniques or a domain expansion. In truth, when you merge two universes together, more often than not, unless the power systems are like polar opposites from each other in terms of how they function, then honestly they would benefit very well if they were actually to coexist and understand that these systems were to be established.